Hello friends, myself Seema Benade welcome you in my YouTube channel. So in the last lectures we have discussed organizational environment, what are its features and various factors include in the internal environment and external environment. So this part we have discussed in the earlier sessions. So today we are going to see very important topic, that is environment analysis and its process. Okay, so the first question arises, what is environment analysis? So this environment analysis include so many things. So in the environment analysis, specifically study of environment is carried out. In the environment, what are the issues and events existed, how they are affecting, how they are complex, that are studied in the environment analysis. Okay, so to perform this environment analysis, a constant stream of relevant information is required. To find out best course of action, future strategies are based on environment analysis. Then strategic planners use this information gathered from the environment analysis to study the future organization plans and policies. So it can be useful also to assess the operating environment and set up the organizational goals. Okay, then the next is it ascertain whether the goals defined by the organization are achievable or not with the existing resources, with existing present strategies. So what are the goals and plans are decided, whether they are achievable, whether they are feasible. This can be possible to be study and understand with the help of this environment analysis. Okay, then if it is not possible to reach those goals, which the existing strategy can be useful for that. Whether the existing strategy is not useful, modification of those strategies, that is possible with the help of environment analysis. Okay, then this environment analysis is useful in another ways also, to understand early detection of threats. So threats means unfavorable situation. To study these unfavorable situations, to study these threats in the early position, that is possible with the help of environment analysis. Then this is very important to identify the future and present opportunities and future and present your threats. So this environment analysis is an ongoing process. It is not a one day activity. It is not for running for few weeks, or it will not run for few months. It is an ongoing process. Like organization environment every time changes, similarly on environment analysis is an ongoing process or continuous process. So it is a provide holistic approach, 360-degree approach provides, which study all organizational environment. So this organizational environment very useful in studying or understanding organizational future opportunities and threats. So if the introduction, if we need to study or understand, environment analysis is the process of monitoring and studying the environment to identify both present and future opportunities and threats. So that is the very important aspect of environment analysis. Okay, then the next part is, in the environment analysis we need to study and focus, that is what about the purpose of environment analysis. Why we need to study this environment analysis, what benefits we can get. Okay, so what is the purpose behind the study of environment analysis? First is to assess the organization affecting factors. What are the various affecting factors which are existed within the environment, which continuously affect on organizational performance, organization business. Finding out those factors, that is the purpose of environment analysis. Critical changes in the environment. Your environment is ever changing. There are always changes occurred. So what are the changes occurred? What are the critical changes? That can be studied with the help of environment analysis. Then to identify current emerging issues. Various issues are existed in the organizational environment. What are current emerging issues which need to be studied at this point, at this present? So that need to be studied. That can be found out with the help of environment analysis. And then next, it helps in assigning a priority to those issues. All issues Okay, important, but which are critical, that need to be find out. Then what about the priorities? First, which issue need to be studied, second, which issue need to be understand, third, which issue need to be settled down, that need to be understand. That priority can be possible to give to those issues with the help of this environment analysis. Then it is helpful in developing plans for handling those issues. How those issues you are going to handle, what strategies you are going to adopt, that is can be identified or that can be settled down with the help of this environment analysis. So this is the purpose of this environment analysis. Okay, then the next is, what is the procedure? What steps are there in the environment analysis? There are various steps included in the environment analysis. What are those steps? These are the steps in the environment analysis. You can see here. Assessing the nature of environment. Okay. Second is auditing environment influences. Then third, identify the key competitive forces. Then fourth, identify strategic position. And fifth, identify the key opportunities. Okay, so these are the steps in the environment analysis. So let's see one by one what are the steps in the environment analysis. So first is assessing the nature of environment. Yes, what is your environment, how it is, whether it is simple, whether it is complex, that need to be understood. What are the issues, trends, events existed in your environment, how they are complicated, how they connect to each other. These things need to be studied in the first step, that is assessing the nature of environment. So it is an initial view of nature of environment as such, and here we try to find out whether the environment is a stable or it is ever changing. If it is a stable, for what duration it is stable. If it is ever changing, what new changes are occurred, that need to be studied, and reason behind those change, why there are changes occurred, and simple environment or it is a complex environment, whether the organizational environment is a simple or it is a complex, that need to be studied in the first step, assessing the nature of environment. Yes, okay. Then next step is auditing environment influences. Auditing is nothing but the process where you rectify the errors, where you rectify the mistakes and correct those. So same thing is there in this step, auditing the environmental influences. Okay, so here environmental influences are studied and audited, they are recorded, and study how they affect on the organizational business and performances. Okay, in what way those influences are affecting on organization's performance, how your industry will grow, how your industry will shrink, that are studied. What are those factors which are having the positive impact on organizational business and which are having the negative impact on organizational business, that are studied. That is auditing environment influences. Okay, then the third step is scanning. Okay, in the scanning, it implies the process of critical examination of the environmental factors. Critically, these factors are examined and studied, which influence highly on organizational business. So, this step is useful to understand and identify those factors, and strategies can be made for those critical factors for improvement. That is possible with this step, that is scanning. Okay, then the next step is analyzing or identifying strategic position. Yes, this is very important. How to identify the strategic position, or what is the meaning of strategic position? See, your organization is belonging to one particular industry. Within that industry, like your organization, there can be so many organizations. So what is your organization position in the industry as such, that need to be studied. Where your organization stand, first rank, second rank, third rank, 10th rank, 11th, 100. What about your position, organization position, strategic position, that need to be understood. So first, this is the concept. Then the next question arises, how one can find out or identify the strategic position? Yes, the answer is by this way, competitive analysis. Here you need to study your competitor, where they stand, where you stand. what method, strategies, technologies they use, what you use. So that is competitive analysis. Then analysis of market segment, how you have segmented your market, what are the criteria for your segmentation, which customers come in your segments. So that is nothing but analysis of market segmentation. Then growth analysis, how your organization is growing, what about the growth, that need to be studied. Attractiveness of the analysis, attractiveness analysis, there is a next part. By this way you can study or identify the strategic position of the organization. So it is a careful analysis of all environmental factors to determine their effect on organizational business as a whole, their competitiveness or organization profitability, how it is going to be affected. Okay, so there are different tools and techniques used to identify this strategic position of the organization, like Delphi technique is there, benchmarking technique is there, scenario building technique is there. So either or technique is used for this purpose. Then the next method or next process is forecasting or identifying key opportunities and threats. So what is the opportunity means favorable situation, and what is threat, unfavorable situation. And key opportunities means very important situation, favorable situation, and key threats are nothing but very difficult or unfavorable situation that need to be give first priority. Okay, so this environment analysis is useful in this way also. So after identification and examination of this analysis, the next part is to be study these key opportunities and threats. It is nothing but understanding the favorable and unfavorable factors. So these elements and which are existed in the environment, those are nothing but the favorable situations and unfavorable situations. If they are affecting in the positive way to the organization business, towards the organization profitability, towards the organizational growth, then that situation, that element, that issue is nothing but our opportunity. If one issue, one element is providing us negative impact, or it has negative impact on organizational business, then that can be the threat. Okay, so what are the threats and opportunities that need to be studied in this? And so this is the fifth step in the environment analysis. Okay, so till this we have discussed purpose of environment analysis and process of environment analysis with all those 5 steps. So I hope you have cleared and understood all these things. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can write in the comment box. Thank you so much.